Do you like getting your machine hung up on trees? I sure don't. That's why we made these heavy duty tree kickers for the Polaris RZR XP 1000, and we're gonna show you how to get them installed. So the first thing you're gonna do is go ahead and remove all of the contents of your packaging, lay it out on the table. We've got all our hardware laid out, we've got our kicker laid out. The first thing that I wanna do is I wanna go ahead and get the frame drilled. That way we can go ahead and proceed forward with the rest of the steps. So in the kit, you're gonna see that you have a drill guide, and this is gonna line up with this hole here, as well as this hole here. So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and remove the T40 screw. It's gonna be right here. And we'll take this drill guide, get it laid up here, get our hardware started back in. Just gonna tighten it. We're gonna get a 7/16 drill bit. We're just gonna drill straight through. Till we go straight through it. We'll just remove our drill guide, and we'll go ahead and we'll leave this factory hardware that was right here, we'll leave it out, because with our kickers, we actually send hardware that'll go in place of the factory hardware. So now we're just gonna repeat the same steps right here with this hole. Make sure you remove all 3 T40s for the tree kickers. Next, we're gonna be grabbing our alignment stud, as well as our curved washer. So it'll go just like this. This is gonna slide through this hole, and this needs to be facing towards the inside of the machine. So once we have that on there, we're gonna take our lock washer that's provided in the kit, as well as our nut. So we'll just thread this nut right on. We're just gonna tighten this nut down completely. The biggest thing here is you wanna make sure that this curved washer stays completely straight up and down. So it needs to be oriented just like it is right here the whole time. If it changes, it's not gonna line up correctly. So I like to just kind of keep my hands on this. Make sure it doesn't wanna move on me, because once you start to get it real nice and tight, it's gonna wanna move. Next, we're gonna grab our 2 U-bolts, as well as our right side mount, because we are working on the passenger side. So we're gonna slide our mount up here like this, and then we'll just rotate it. We'll slide our U-bolts through, like that, for the top and bottom locations. We'll spin it around to where it'll just kind of sit here, and we'll grab our 4 nylock nuts. Those will be included in the hardware kit. We'll just go ahead and we'll get them started. So now it's time to get the tree kicker installed. We're gonna wanna grab one of our long M10 bolts, slide it through, and we're gonna take our curved washer and install it like that. Now we're gonna grab our kicker, get it lined up. So we'll just get our hardware started up here on this one. So same thing here, we'll slide our bolt through and take our curved washer. We want to make sure that this seats good on the frame. Once we have it lined up, we'll go ahead and start our nut. And you will kind of have to manipulate this tree kicker around a little bit to get everything to line up. So we're going to go ahead and grab our small M10 hardware, as well as our flat washer and lock washer. So lock washer goes on first, then flat washer. And then what I like to do, just as an extra precaution here, is put a little bit of blue Loctite on this hardware. And we're gonna get our mount lined up with the kicker. So I like to kind of rotate this, get it lined up. just want to thread your hardware right into the tree kicker. So now we're going to go through and start tightening all of our hardware. And we're just going to go ahead and completely tighten the bolt that secures our bracket to our kicker. So next we're just going to go ahead and fully tighten our U-bolts. I like to tighten them evenly. Once you have your tree kicker fully tightened down, you want to go ahead and grab your Allen screws out of the hardware kit and just thread them right into the factory location. So now all you're going to do is repeat all these same steps for the opposite side, and that's how super quick and easy it is to install SuperATV's tree kickers on this Polaris RZR XP 1000. To pick your tree kickers up today, be sure to check the description for a link. Also drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.